AI is changing literally everything about marketing and sales. And what that really is that people that you're selling to and that you are buyers of your product or services, they have access to unlimited amounts of information with no friction. And people can know anything in an instant about you, what you do, who you compare with, how good you are, what other people have said. The list goes on. And so the book is all about that, this monumental shift that is happening in how we really need to think about that, is that this outside world, these people, when they come to buy from us, they've got AI sitting next to them, advising them and saying, nope, you might not want to buy that because of this, or hey, you should ask these people this question to really find out if they know what they're talking about. Whatever it might be, AI has given everybody superpowers. And so you can't stand there and think, I'm just going to work on myself.
So fundamental shift, and just the bottom line at what we're talking about here today is that sellers are no longer in charge of that flow of information. So how is AI revolutionizing sales? Well, I would put it out there and say, imagine where you can streamline all the things in sales that typically take time, tedious, you don't enjoy, speed a lot of that stuff up, compress the time and be more effective, be able to focus more of your time and energy on your prospects, learning and understanding them, staying really focused on their needs, figuring out how to align their needs with what you offer, and again, being really efficient and effective. And so it's really designed, what we're going to be talking about is to help you build more trust, to be more effective, really to better research and stay focused. And then lastly, I think this is an important one. It's learn to improve your approach and your sales process. AI gives you the ability to do that, to give you that feedback. We're dealing with humans, right? And so the nice thing, despite all of the drastic change through technology, digital transformation, AI, all of that stuff has changed our world at a crazy pace, and sometimes it feels hard to keep up with. The good thing to always step back and remember is that humans are still humans. They always behave like humans. And when you realize that, it allows you to settle in and not be as nervous about some of the new stuff that's out there if it is a little overwhelming. I would think one of the simplest ways to test this out and try this out is to use it for prospect research. And I'll show you again some things you can do. The stuff that I built out, these GPTs are just in ChatGPT. So even if you just have a free account, you can use them and play around with them. But I'll walk you through what that looks like, doing some sales prospect research. And then we begin to add more to that to stack the deck, because that is going to lead us from there then into looking at go-to-market strategy. How do we really dive into go-to-market strategy? How do we use AI for go-to-market strategy? This is where Frictionless comes into play, our platform, and I'll show you how you can build out really powerful go-to-market strategy, everything from personas to competitor analysis, looking at customer journey, value proposition, so on and so forth. And then this is kind of the sales assistant piece where you can use different AI tools to help you with the steps along the way. So everything from discovery, follow-up, and closing, understanding how you can be more efficient. In a lot of cases, you can actually use AI to allow you to really engage and listen, pay attention, and build up that relationship with your prospect and client, as opposed to frantically taking notes and all the things that we typically had to do in the past because we didn't have these amazing tools available. I have a sales coaching GPT, which will allow you to take a transcript from a sales meeting, and it'll give you feedback. If you're using a sales methodology, it'll tell you how well you're following it. It'll give you suggestions on how you can improve. I took my prospect and I pasted the transcript into ChatGPT. It shows me, again, after the call's done, where I could be laser focused in this conversation and not be worried about taking notes. And so it gives me a summary of the meeting. It gives me action items. It gives me insight and questions. So I like issues and risks because I asked it for sentiment. I also asked it for where are some of the areas that the prospect seemed like they weren't as sold on Insivia, and so how can we address that? This is the type of thing that you can then share with team members if you have to bring somebody else into the next call and you want to get them up to speed. And these are notes that you can plug right into your CRM, so it works really well.
But what if AI shifted your perspective? What if AI became the person that you need to convince? Not generic AI, not another chatbot, not another agent. Something more, something different. Alive, aware, and aligned. It's time to step into their world, see what they see, feel what they feel, and know what they know.